This is Ted, I'm Jim, and this is my dog Buck. We've explored over 10,000 miles of the world's most brutal terrain. Now, we have a 2-week, 140-mile canoe trip in the Temagami backcountry. We're gonna go visit a friend of ours named Alex Matthias, who's an Aboriginal elder that lives in the bush. We got an incredible route coming up. Hopefully we didn't bite off more than we can chew. There's been some forest fires in the area. Hopefully we can stay clear of those. God willing, we should be done this trip in 15 days if all goes well. So basically our adventure is starting right now.
Almost fell. It's shaping up to be a beautiful day here, so I'm excited, and we're gonna just eat some brekkie and get rolling. I'm taking down the tent. So I'll just recap something last night.
Ted kind of realized after being woken up from me snoring that Buck had like eaten a bunch of poo and was now breathing on Ted as I was snoring. And
I'm just like, oh my God, this is exactly what I had said was gonna happen. It was horrifying.
He probably didn't get the best sleep of all time.
Yay.
Well, I'm glad we've gotten to the bottom of this right before breakfast.
Yeah, I was gonna leave the eating part out of the story, Jim.
Well, Ted,
I just wanted to...
documentaries are documented. It's supposed to be real. We're gonna be honest.
Nobody needs to know that.
Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe we should delete this scene. I'm just getting an update on the forest fire situation here on the inReach.
There's nothing I can do. I only want to be with you.
This is a satellite text message device. We're well.
I'm such a baby, yeah, the dolphins make me cry when there's nothing I can do.
Wow, Ted, way to capture the moment in song.
I'm looking for a girl like you. Hootie and the Blowfish, bud. You remember those guys? Let's go take a look and see what we catch. Now, I don't have much time because we're behind schedule, but I'm excited to try. Wow, there's tons of smallmouth in here, dude. Oh!
Got a big one?
Not nearly. Not that big. But I'm gonna take one more cast. Is the oatmeal in this one?
Forest fires were a good distance out of the way of them. We saw a lot of lightning last night, and it didn't look like a heavy rainstorm, but just lightning. And that's the kind of thing that could light more fires.
All the knives are cool and they're black and they, you know, they look better that way, but we often spray paint our things like blaze orange. Just less of a chance of losing it because there's nothing worse than that.
Buck's not hungry this morning. Look, he's not eating. It did happen.
How'd it feel like puking, thinking about it?
Yeah. Well, Ted and I are about to push off. Definitely later than we wanted to start today. It's moving on towards 12 noon. But fortunately the days are long here. It doesn't get dark till after 9 in the evening. You know, the weather's looking like it might take a turn. We're gonna be paddling in some big lake country today, and you know, those lakes can kick up some whitecaps, so we're a little concerned about that. Anyways, right now it's basically throw the last couple things in the boat, jump in and get going. So here we go. Was Ted making faces behind me? Here we go. Pretty much going through narrows almost immediately. Wish we got out of this larger part of the lake earlier, but what are you gonna do?
Today is gonna be about trying to find these awesome pictographs that we figure are about 1,000 years old.
It's 3 kilometers more paddling to go this way. You hear the sound of Buck's tail dragging in the water?
He's slowing us down.
I think he likes it.
Such a misconception now is that people that hunt or trap, you know, not conservationists.
Most of the hunters are the ones that care about the preservation of the species more than everyone else.
Exactly.
They're using the land and they're proving that there's economic value in it with by leaving it wild.
They have a vested interest in there being a sustainable amount of animals so they can continue their way of life.
Switch.
And of course they all end up falling in love with nature and the wilderness. Major smallmouth beds on that rock back there, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Got it.
Nice one.
Oh, it's a beast. You want to keep it?
I don't know, what do you think? I don't really want to portage it.
Yeah, just let it go.
And it is raining.
Got a fish.
Oh, you're trolling.
Feels like a good one. 3-pound smallmouth here.
Oh.
Maybe more, bud. By the time you start getting up into the 3-pound range for smallmouth, things start getting pretty exciting.
Jim's out fishing. I didn't think that was possible.
So maybe it's just gonna be like this all day, kind of off and on rain, but still really warm out, so.
We are approaching where we suspect the pictographs are. I wonder what they'll depict.
I could think of some funny things.
Another pune. All right, hold your horses, hold your horses.
Just looking for some pictographs here, which we believe are on these rocks.
There.
Yes, Ted just spotted them.
So here's some of the pictographs. I'm really happy we found them because I mean, it's not exactly an easy thing to sight. I can't really make it out, but to me, this here looks almost like it's an animal, the body and antlers here and like the face, like a deer or a moose and kind of.
Oh yeah, I see that. We're on Chinaguchi Lake, which means caribou in Ojibwe. Ooh, there's some thunder, eh? Thunderstorm brewing. Maybe. Ooh, that storm does not sound nice.
That's gonna be a problem, isn't it?
Potentially, if we can get it. Oh, dude, it's gonna dump rain. Oh, a little bit rainy out here.
My ass is soaked.
Oh, see that lightning? You see that?
Yeah, makes me a little nervous.
Hey, maybe we should pull over, dude.
Why?
Because we're filling up with water, Ted. We're gonna swamp if this keeps up.
Oh, I wish I had my rain pants on.
Look how much water is in here, bud. Oh my God.
Doc,
Buck looks like a drowned rat.
you're not happy, are you?
Well, that was a pretty interesting little experience there, eh, Ted?
We made it to the pictographs. Honestly, needle in a haystack. I'm super happy that we found them. Mission accomplished.
Let's get this portage over with and then we can camp anywhere pretty much. Just dumped a lot of water on myself there.
I got a 30-pound generator on my back. It's full of gas and oil. A Pelican case with lav mics. A full Coleman lantern, several jugs, naphtha fuel for the stove, and about 30 pounds of camera equipment, and a tarp.
Making my way along, and all of a sudden in front of me, the trail just turns into an absolute mud quagmire. Look at this.
Dude, you want to just throw our in the canoe and drag it across here?
Ted, trying to make it through the mud. So do you want to continue doing that? I think you should stop.
This happened, I'm thinking no.
Yeah, okay.
Way too muddy. Watch out.
Son of a Oh, that was crazy.
Fuck! You made it! Good boy. Okay, well, this portage, it took us a while to find it, and man, it's a doozy. Got anything to say there, Jimbo?
I want to go home.
Still not done, and we have another 2 trips to do. Yay, 2 trips. If I ever ended up going to hell, it might be a never-ending portage. Ghost paddlers on the portage trail.
Oh, you
Plowing through the ragged swamp
me.
on a never-ending trail. His feet were blistered, his back was split. All he dreamed of was being back in the canoe. From when the portage would end, he never really knew.
It's not only the weight of all this stuff, it's the fact that it's awkward and it digs in and pushes your head forward and strains your neck.
Pushing on forever on that trail in the bush. Pushing through the devil's portage. Across this endless swamp. So yeah, something like that. Ouch, dude.
Not easy. Very muddy, it says on the map.
Buck walked here with his dog food bag and then slept here the entire time.
He didn't even walk back with us.
Didn't even walk back with us. Unbelievable. Look at him. We're leaving now.
We're leaving now. It's dark in probably about an hour. Yeah, definitely pitch black in an hour. And we have about 5K to paddle. So that should be interesting.
Then we have to do everything required around camp, which is a nightmare, and then hopefully get an early start. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that.
All right. We're gonna have to be going through a serious chain of portages.
Jim's running into some trouble here.
We're not gonna make it out of here.
So anything that's 50 years old has archaeological significance.
This is so cool.